What you doing, Otaku? I am the AC, and I'm still trying to catch up on anime, but I think I might finally catch up with all the animes this season by the end of the season, which is pretty soon. Pretty soon. There's more episodes each week, so it just keeps adding on, and it makes it a little harder. But there was one anime that ended a little earlier than the rest in the season, and it was called Science Fell in Love, so I'll try to prove it. Now, I did not know what to expect with this anime, and the first few episodes were kind of iffy. I admit, kind of took me a little bit of time to get into it, but it grew on me a whole lot, and it was the first anime I watched when I got back, so I must have actually really liked it, and I did. And it's the whole premise of it is something kind of new. You know, it plays off of, you know, these cliches and these tropes, pointing them out, making fun of them, and then still seriously doing it. And they do this by the two main characters, Shinya Yukimura and Ayame Himuro. Still suck at names. I will probably say that every video. Anyways, they obviously like each other, but they're both these science type kind of people, and they want to prove it. They want to prove if they actually love each other, and they want to do it scientifically, and they're very gung-ho about science. And that's how the whole season revolves. And it's silly, but it's also pretty interesting. They have a few other classmates, Ina Iborata and Kosuke Inukai, both who like video games. So that's cool, because even though I'm supposed to be an academic, I play a lot of video games. So it gives me something to connect with these two characters. Then another one, Kotanoka Kanade, their professor Ikeda, and another character that joins later who is a mangaka, Arika Yamamoto. Now, they're all science people. They all join this lab that's kind of just weirdo science people, and they study weird things. They study past in video games. They study what is love scientifically proven. But besides this, they actually use theories that seem real. They probably are real. They say they come from people that sound real, from real places. I didn't double check every single time I looked into it. I probably should. It'll probably be a really interesting scientific thing to look into, because I was really digging it. And the story, the way they do this is just, it's so funny, it's so cute. But there was one episode that really got me. And it's the whole reason I wanted to talk about this in the first place, and make a video of this anime all on its own. And also just give me something to talk about in a video, regardless. But, so, in episode 10, titled, Science Tops Fell in Love, so they try giving presentations. Well, this one was great, and also hit really close to home. So, like I said, I am supposed to be an academic. It's close to being finished with my master's. That includes me having to give presentations. It means me watching presentations. I've given plenty of presentations in class. I've been to plenty of conferences and watched other people. So I know how it's supposed to go. Haven't done it myself yet. But then, watching this episode, they go to this conference in Okinawa. I'm pretty sure that's where it takes place, I'm pretty sure. And two of them, Kosuke and Kanade, they have to give their presentations. But Kosuke is so dumb, because he does it on the long and short paths and stories and the romance simulator games. And his cockiness and determination, doesn't give a shit about anything during his presentation, is who I want to be when I present. But what everyone always feared is the guy before him who went. And he tried giving his, he wasn't ready, he didn't know how to respond to questions, he wasn't confident in what he was giving out, and they eventually just make him get off and go away. But I don't have a problem giving presentations at all. I'm very confident what my research is about. there's just always that, like, these people are going to question you. They're going to drill you. I've seen it so many times, and it's a little nerve-wracking. And watching this episode, I was just like, I want to be Kosuke. And then eventually, Kanade goes up, and she gives her, and she does great things. I was like, I hope when my time comes, which is actually supposed to be pretty soon, this is going to be me. Now, I make these videos, which I feel help me talk, but also I kind of ramble a lot in these videos. I don't have a script. If at most I'll have a list of names just so I can figure out if I'm going to get close to pronouncing them right. And so I do a lot of rambling. I do a lot of talking. If I could just go up there and just talk to people about my research, that'd be great. I could just do all that, and then we can have a discussion. That's not what these are about. I remember even going back to my undergrad, being like, oh, I have to give an 8-minute presentation. This sucks. How am I going to do that? Now, in my master's, I'm like, I only get 20 minutes to present. Where am I going to have to cut? It's weird. It's a weird kind of growing up and, I guess, being smarter. I don't know. I try to make these videos between 8 or 9 minutes. They always end up over 10, 12. I ramble a lot. I don't like editing that much, so I don't really cut anything. I'm also just lazy. I don't know. I like these one-take things. But see, that's just me getting distracted again. It's just, this is great. This episode especially is just, but man, I just really want to talk about it because one, it's also ended before all the others, which was interesting. And I'm not caught up yet in other anime, and then some other anime are getting pushed back. It's a weird time. I just want to talk about something. Just something to get my own stress about the future out into a video about a show I really like. Now, I will go so far as to say this is probably like my favorite new series of this season. Like, I'm watching others like Somali and the Forest Spirit. I love that show. I think this one I still really liked a lot more. I don't know. I kind of want to go back and rewatch it, but I'm still trying to catch up on everything else. I might do it later. It's one that's rewatchable, especially when you get back to all the theories that they present and all this other stuff that they do. But it's also the title. I just made a note to myself how ridiculously long titles are getting. But it's such a fitting title. Science fell in love, so I'll try to prove it. Then the Japanese title is Rike ga koi ni ochita no de shomoi shite mita. It's like, damn, that song. And then the episode title, Science Tops Fell in Love, so they tried giving presentations. Rike ga koi ni ochita no de kenkyu hapio shite mita. I had to practice that a lot because that's a long title. I don't know. It's an interesting one. I saw some people just say they like lost interest in it. I don't know why. For like a rom-com / sciencey thing, it has everything, and it also makes fun of everything. And then they take it seriously, and then they take it too seriously that it becomes funny again. I don't know. I just love it. It's great. But what do you think? Have you seen it? They've had plenty of other spin-offs. Like, it's a manga. I think 4 volumes have come out. They did a live-action show. They did a live-action movie. And, yeah, now they have the anime. I hope there's a second season. I don't know. I don't see what they would do in the second season. But it'll be interesting. But, yeah, let me know. What do you think? Have you seen this anime? Or what other animes are you watching? Do you agree with what I'm saying about this show? Is anything I'm saying about it interesting you in watching the show? Let me know. Let's talk about anime. We have plenty of time now. Not much else going on. Yeah. But, anyways, if you like what I'm saying, like this video if you want to hear me talk more about anime, because you know I'm going to, and much other stuff. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. You can see all that coming up. But until then, I'm the ACC. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.